ENC Question Reflection.
Hey, welcome back, viewers, to ENC Question Reflection, where you get truth, knowledge, and understanding. So, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and do this. So, the topic that I have thought about doing while I'm gonna take this little drive is something I think a lot of people need to hear. Men and women, children. I think they all need to hear this. And it's going to be this. If you want people to respect you, you have to respect yourself. Let me repeat that. If you want people to respect you, you have to respect yourself. I don't know how many times I have repeated, people are only going to respect you on the same level that you respect yourself. I teach this to children whenever they want to dress any kind of way or act any kind of way or put on any kind of attitude that they want to put on or whatever it is. I continue to tell them, people are only going to respect you on the same level you respect yourself. It's the same thing in relationships. Is people are only going to take you as serious as you take yourself. It's the same situation. So, with that being said, let's talk. Respect is the consideration of somebody's feelings. So when you have respect for someone else, it's you respect how they feel or how they view or what they believe or how they might take something. That's how you respect somebody else. Now, the level of respect that you have for that person depends on, how long you've known them, what part of your life they mean anything to you in, whether they're your friend or your mama or your spouse or whoever, or even your child. But when you respect yourself, it means that you care about how other people or how you are viewed. Because when you respect somebody else's feelings, you respect how they view things or how they see things. When you respect yourself, it means that you care about what you're portraying. You care about the look that you give out. So if you rolling around here with shirts where your breasts half hanging out, you don't think, you might think that you have respect for yourself because you don't understand what it means to have respect for yourself, but you really don't have respect for yourself because other people, when they see that, when they see how you dress, when they see how you're acting, how you're conducting yourself, the things that are going through their minds are not even stereotypical anymore because now you individualize yourself as that kind of person. So a lot of people say, oh, well, people are stereotyping me because of the way I dress. No. When you choose to dress the same way as their stereotype, and you just individualized yourself. You literally just confirmed what they think about you. And that's something you got to be aware of. You got to pay attention to. So, if you want people to take you serious, if you want to have people to believe things that you say, or when you talk, if you want people to listen, you have to portray yourself as a person that is that kind of person, that is a decent person, that is that, because the first thing people see is how you look. That's the first thing people look at you when they see. They're watching everything outer of you, the outer parts of you. They're watching everything. They watch your body language. They watch your facial expressions. They watch how you carry yourself. They watch how you're dressed. They watch whether your clothes are dirty or not. And I know sometimes, well, people just got off work. It's the world. It's people. People are not perfect. And that's just instantly what people do. And no, I'm not saying that somebody who goes to work and gets really dirty doesn't have respect for themselves. I'm not saying that whatsoever. What I am saying is when you have the ability to control something about yourself that you think is going to have a negative effect, and you choose not to change it, or if you choose not to change that, or there's a different word I'm looking for and I can't think of it right now. But when you choose to leave it the way that it is, you don't seem to care what people think. When I was a kid, I used to have that attitude. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. See, from a young age, I always had braids in my hair. I wore braids all my life. Braids, beads, bows. You know, I was raised in that environment. You know, that's who I was. I didn't care if I talked with an accent. I didn't care if I had a jargon that was taken differently. I didn't care. I did not care whatsoever if I didn't speak English right, or I didn't care if I said things that I knew nothing about. I didn't care. I did not care. I didn't care if 1 minute I felt like sagging my pants and looking like a hood rat, or if 1 minute, you know, I was trying to cuss somebody out just because they did something to me. I didn't care. I did not care. And I realized as I got older that I really wasn't having any respect for myself. Because at the end of the day, people weren't taking me seriously. They were taking me for a joke. Oh, you're still a little child. You know, you might be, 18 years old, but you don't act mature. You act like you don't have any sense whatsoever. And when I got a little older and I started taking in knowledge, and I started not just taking in that knowledge and understanding it, but actually applying it, realizing that you want to speak with intelligence. You don't want to be speaking just to be, trying to fit in, or you don't want to be speaking just because that's how you was taught to speak. You don't want to do that. You really want to speak with intelligence. And so when I started to change the person that I was and show myself some respect, when I stopped wearing clothes, even though I had a cute little shape when I was young before I had kids and got married and stuff, I had a little cute little shape. And I used to buy the shortest little dresses and the little, the ones that came like that. When I stopped doing that, not only was I showing myself respect, but I noticed that people actually started respecting me. They would see me in public, and my name, name goes a long way. But they wouldn't look at me like I was just a little kid anymore. When I started dressing professionally, or when I started speaking with intelligence, and I was able to portray that knowledge that I knew, people started taking me differently. They started treating me differently. And it's crazy because that's how the world is. But look, people are going to respect you on the same level that you respect yourself. People they see through your conduct, they see how you talk. And no, I'm not saying if you have a country accent that you got to change your country accent, but you want to use words that you do know what they mean. And don't just be switching out words and just be trying to just say things off the wall just because, it sounds good or it fits into that specific culture. No, you don't have to do all of that. You don't. But you have to care about how other people see you. And I'm not just talking about the professional world. I'm talking about the world, period. I'm talking about people, period. People will always say, you know what? I don't see how you can chill with people and you can sit with people and you can talk to people, because how I talk is universal. I keep my accent the way I want to keep it because that's how I was raised, and I'm gonna do what I want to do because I'm proud of the person that I am. But look, I respect myself because I never allow myself to say things that could ever be offensive to some people. I mean, sometimes, let me take that back. People are easily offended. So sometimes I do say things that might offend somebody, but the difference between what I'm saying and what other people might say is the information that I'm stating are facts. They're true statements. So it's not like I'm just saying stuff just to, be saying stuff and then people are like, well, I ain't like that you said that. No, it's just because people feel guilty about some of the things I say because the stuff I say is factual. So it's a little different, but I carry myself with respect. I mean, when I go out in public, I'm not flossing myself around and flaunting my body. And, you know, I'm not doing that because I care about how other people portray me. I care about how they perceive me. I care about whether when they look at me, do they see me as a little hood rat or a little thug? Do they see me as a businesswoman? Do they see me as somebody they can trust? Do they see me as approachable? Do they see me as overly friendly? You know, I think about these things. And when you consider, just like when you respect somebody else, you consider their feelings. When you consider your own feelings, when somebody portrays you in a negative way, how's that going to make you feel? Are you going to be able to handle that? Or are you going to have a little nasty attitude about it? No, it's going to hurt your feelings, or you wouldn't react in a negative way. So you have to respect yourself. Am I going to be able to handle somebody telling me you look like a little thought? I'm going to be offended if somebody told me that. I definitely would. So you have to respect yourself on a level that people can respect. That people, when they see you, they can say, I respect that. I can see that. People don't just want to just cuss me out. They don't. They might, but they don't. I may say something that they disagree about. But guess what? We can agree to disagree without me being snapped off on. Because it's about how you carry yourself. So I'm going to end on that note. If you want people to respect you, you have to first respect yourself. And you have to think about what kind of person are you portraying for other people to see. You have to think about that. So if you have any comments about this video or any questions about it, please put it in the comments below. I'll be happy to get back with you about it. Also, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Do not forget to hit that notification bell and put and make sure you click all, or you will miss a lot of material that we're putting out. So again, don't forget about that. Also, you can support the channel by going to Cash App at EC?Reflection, or you can do PayPal, paypal.me/EC?Reflection, and you can support the channel. So thanks for joining me, and I will catch you on the flip side.